Could it all be over? Is it now too late? They say I am a bad person, something called an apostate. But I am the son of Jupiter. I'm not a liar nor a fraud, the runt of Mount Olympus shore, but still a son of God. Their religion came from Persia, where they're blowing desert sands. This foreign cult came into Rome with a long list of demands. At first, to have a seat at the table, we gave them that inch, but they took miles. For a black-bladed knife was hidden behind their perfidious smiles. I do not understand their Christian God. They tell me it's sin to doubt. Why other gods could be a threat to him, that his followers must wipe them out? Why those who won't convert must die and our homes and families put to waste? Why is it that their God of love has such bloodthirsty taste?
That is enough! Reprises, you are accused of sodomy, buggery, heresies both, and blasphemies, including incite of a riot in the site of a church. You mean my civil right to protest? My right to honor the gods of my fathers and mothers and their forefathers and theirs? The rightful gods of this grand empire of Jupiter's own Rome? Look at the feisty, delusional, broken, impoverished, pauperated whelp. This empire is under new management. Where is your god now, Reprises? Fleeing before the cross like all the rest. Yours will be no different than the Gauls, the Babylonians, the Assyrians, as after you the Muslim and the Holy Land will find out what you find out today. There is no stopping the army of salvation come to save them. You mean telling them what they do is wrong? That your God excludes all others and commands you conquer all, regardless of who or what they are. If they believe otherwise, if they know or have experience for themselves otherwise, fuck your salvation. Look at you, O son of Jupiter, the son of the mighty thunder god, the king of the gods, they assert. How can you be that? Look at you. You can't even save yourself from us. You know who they said the exact same thing to? Oh, I know who. Because I want to hear you say his holy name. Go on, say it, say his name. Hercules. You impetuous, Hanical pagan trash. You want a lesson in Christianity. A first-hand lesson in the things that Christ actually said and did. Fine. Here's one, a passionate lesson indeed. What it is like to save others. Hear me, O empire, which we intend to be set under the cross. Let that cross be established. When this poor pathetic embattled man be judged by the God of Isaac to help this along. I, the deacon general, shall spare all pagan homes for now, in a gesture of niceness shown you. Because we are all about love. You shall all live. Because Reprises will die for you on your behalf. What? In a holy baptism. A fire at midnight, when the moon is full and high, and may God make the flames as purifying and purging as he can, for they are but a taste of what awaits you in hell.
And with each strike of the bell, oh dear, sweet Regis received 7 lashes with the whip, barbed as it was at the tip, as it split the skin of his back open. Where once was his humorous presentation to the world, his hopeful step was replaced by a shuffled walk and painted face of sweat and tears. The gods looked upon him from above, but not down upon him. Little did Regis know that as he held his legs against his chest for warmth in that cold stone cell of that Christian dungeon, that it was Aphrodite, unseen Venus herself, who wept for him, who held her arms around him, even if he could not see her. Still, she was really there. It was Vesta, the goddess of the heart that kept the small fire in the damp, freezing cell going that evening well past the point that the kindling should have turned to ash. Still, Vesta kept the fire miraculously lit, keeping him warm just as he kept his promise to Janicus' mother, Latrinia, not to give her away at the trial as the one who allowed him to escape the jail at the imperial fort. As Regis contemplated his end, to his immediate awareness, watched this time by imperial guards, little did he know that it was Mars, the god of war himself, who guarded him with a battalion invisible, but real, that if they made the slightest move against him, would have been cut into pieces and their presence revealed to human sight real quick. But Jupiter spoke to Regis at the temple for a reason. Jupiter's plan was still in play, and this was part of it. That was the hope in Regis's heart. The faith that would not die, the hope that springs eternal from his own immortal soul, knowing that his spirit would keep on living even if his flesh be burned alive. But Regis, though he questioned, and it drove him crazy to think about it, really was Jupiter's own son, Reprises, the son of Zeus. He had his opportunity at the trial. He thought to give up Latrinia to Janicus. But he feared that the Christian general would set his own mother alight on the stake for his own ego's sake, and a woman with such kindness shown to him from her, alas, he could not bring himself to be so unkind to her in return. This, his heart told him, was what the gods wanted him to do. He was right. This was Jupiter's plan. In a story which repeats again and again, even today, a father god sends his son to die, or to be humiliated, or to be tortured, tormented for the sakes of others, to spare others, or so that others may be saved and may live. As the lamb for sacrifice, or the goat to be scraped, it is an old story and a fact of life which repeats again and again and again and again. Jonicus Quarticus could not see his own religion's story play out again before his eyes. And as the moon drew high in the sky and the midnight hour approached, a Regis resolved to his fate, prayed to Zeus one last time.
Could it all be over? Is it now too late? They say I am a bad person, something called an apostate. But I am the son of Jupiter. I'm not a liar nor a fraud. The runt of Mount Olympus, sure, but still a son of God. Their religion came from Persia, where there blow in desert sands. This foreign cult came into Rome with a long list of demands. At first, to have a seat at the table, we gave them that inch, but they took miles. For a black-bladed knife was hidden behind their perfidious smiles. I do not understand their Christian God. They tell me it's sin to doubt why other gods could be a threat to him, that his followers must wipe them out, why those who won't convert must die, and our homes and families put to waste. Why is it that their God of love has such bloodthirsty taste? So now I look to the stake set up, where I am to meet my fate. I will not let John, oh, that coward, see from me one shred of hate, nor hopeless despair. Oh no, as my hour seems to draw near, he will not get what he wants from me, because him I do not fear. For the sakes of all my loved ones, the ones whom I have lost, I'll walk to the end with the dignity for which their lives were the cost. And for the temples of our gods, my blood will spill and flow from me loose. They want to crucify a son of God. Well, here I am, the son of Zeus. Behold, I stand alone, but I feel the gods, they're at my side. I have faith that they'll deliver me from this unholy homicide. And to all of the others who hid or were too scared to follow through, you're still my pagan brothers. And what I do now, I do for you, with a heart blue and true. Oh yes, for the sakes of all my loved ones, for those for whom I grieve, I walk to the end with honor, even as I pray for a reprieve. You Christians want a crucifixion? Well, I got one to get your fix in. I fear not John, nor shall I even once bow to him or his legion of Vaticans. And for the temples of my gods, let them spill from me my blood let loose. They want to crucify a son of God. Well, here I am, the son of Zeus. They want to crucify a son of God. Well, here I am, the son of Zeus.
It's too wet. It's too wet hot. Tried 5 times. Whatever, piss on him, then all right. Hey, son of Jupiter, yo, crackpot. You're back to the cells. Regis. Why? Because we can't get it to light.
Jesus Christ, on a fucking cracker, because we can't get it to light. That's why they said Zeus, man, this storm, this guy, sons of gods, and shit, man, fuck this noise and nonsense. I'm out, I'm not burning this chump today. Help me bring him back to the cells. No, fuck that shit. I ain't attempting fate, not tonight, bro. Fuck this job. All right, bro, I don't have the manpower to keep you here. You, weren't supposed to still be here, so policy says you're free to go. Free to go? Cannot execute you due to an act of God. Go home, just go home. Home. Home.